Hey everybody, welcome to Garden Muse. So, I thought I'd make this episode. Now, please excuse the inside of my house. Things are a little chaotic. I just got mattresses! Yay! I got mattresses and I managed to put curtains up and put all my things together in bags. Yeah, things are kind of crazy here because I just moved in, as I mentioned in my previous episode. But the show must go on. So I thought since I got these guys organized here, I'd introduce you. Now, I got to move this one out of the way so I could say hi to this guy without hurting him. I'm going to move him anyways because I tell you, he is just a monster. This is the Kraken here. This is my my aloe plant. I have it propped against the wall to hold it up, and oh man, that thing's just crazy. I love it. I love that plant. Yeah, it's beautiful. So these are a bunch of succulents and various things that I have here. Also my friend Eileen's camellia plant that she gave me. And I also have my orchid here. You know, I saved those guys from Mother's Day and they're still blooming. Look, he's making a new one for me. Yeah, just as these guys are finishing up, they're making a new one. So, now, anyways, excuse me. What I'm going to do today, now it's November 1st today. Yeah, last thing you'd be thinking about is planting, but not this girl. So I went ahead and I went into my handy dandy box. Now, I know everybody's got their own little seed saving things that they do, and mine's not too fancy here, but I do keep it a little organized, or at least it's in a box. So as you can see here, I got, on this side is all the wild stuff or all the extra seeds I keep, and I keep them in plastic baggies. And then I have also the other seeds that I have that I do keep. Now, I like to be kind of frugal with my seeds. I don't just like go throwing them all in there. I like to only kind of use them as I need it and then save it for another time. I don't just use them all up and, you know, pick it out and thin them out because it's kind of a waste. Or at least I try not to. It's hard to avoid sometimes, but so I decided I'm going to start growing indoors because I have this really lovely area here. I'm going to have to buy one of those. Again, like 2 more of them. Yeah, I'm going to need at least 2 more. I'm going to need 2 more of those. And because, I mean, these guys are taking it up already. But I'm going to get 2 more. And I also want 2 more of these packets here. So I'm going to kind of use 1 each. This is just leftover I had from the old place, and just to give myself something to do until I could get to the garden center to get a couple more of these as well. So I'm going to be planting here from my little seed collection. Now, I'm a Baker Creek fan. I'm not being paid for advertisement or anything, but you know, I'm a big fan of you know, seed savers and non-GMO as much as possible. I think it's wonderful. And you know what? I love their catalog. I love reading about seeds. I love reading like someone's grandma who once in World War, yada, dot, dot, dot. I love that stuff. It just really adds to it for me. So I'm going to do, I'm going to try some fennel. I also have a mix here. This is like a cosmic crimson mix. I don't know. Sometimes I get in these moods, you know, like, or these themes for me. When it comes to growing things, I know everybody's got their own little scheme that they go on. Me, I kind of go on whimsy. It's like whatever I'm just into. I love broccoli rabe. I grew up with Italians, so I've got to have that. And you know, actually, this is really neat because this is going to give me a chance to really grow the things that I couldn't do outside. Now, I don't know about you guys, but over by me, those damn cabbage moths just wreck havoc on my garden. And I mean, like, the moment they land on it, forget it. Forget it. They clear it out. I couldn't grow things like cabbage. Well, kale, you know what? Kale grows so intensely that it just didn't give a damn if it was eaten because it would just make more. So kale was the only thing that could handle those guys. But, you know, I digress. So I do have some kale here because I'm a kale fan, but I wanted to try this here. Doesn't that look neat? Winter choy. Chinese yellow heart. Oh my God, that looks so good. And, you know, if I'm growing it in here, there's no issue of something eating it. So, hey, you know, the perks of growing indoors. And then I also had this purple bok choy. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I had to get it. Had to get it. Now this one was neat. It says Chinese cabbage greens. Look at that. Look at how crinkly it is. I'm going more of the green route. I love greens. I love to juice them. I love to eat them. My dad used to make fun of me. He used to say that I just like to eat rabbit food all day. And you know what? I do. So, here's some tatsoi. Look at that little cutie there. I tell you, I got a lot in common with this little guy because that was me. I love stuff. And my little guy's like that too. He'll just eat anything as long as it's from the garden. And then I also have the lettuce here. I want to give lettuce a try because sometimes, you know, just, well, I don't know. Actually, lettuce has worked out really well for me, but that was in my other place. And I have yet to dig out my property and actually set anything up. So, you know, I'm just kind of getting my feet wet here a little bit, but you know, because I'm not really able to do much, and winter hasn't even happened yet. It's coming, though. So you know what? I'm planting indoors. I'm finding other ways to keep myself occupied. Ooh, and I also wanted to try these guys. You know, I really got into these at the farmer's market. It's a type of radish, but it's like a Dutch type. I forgot what it says here. It's very mild. It's not, you know, not all radishes are really spicy, and there's some ones that you could get that are kind of, you know, kind of on the less, you know, bitey side. They're not as bad, and they're really tasty. I like radishes as long as they're not too crazy spicy. Well, you know, honestly, after I got the COVID, I could really handle a lot of spicy things, and it's been a while since I had a radish, so you know, maybe I could probably deal with that right now. But yeah, you know, you could also look for like really mellow versions. Now I really love daikons. I'm a big fan of that, but you need some deep ground. Yeah, no, I'm not growing a daikon in there. Ha, yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, this is my collection here. So I'm gonna go be filling this out with dirt, and then I'm just gonna be planting. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do like 4 in each little cell just to see how it goes. And then I'm just going to sit it over there and just let it grow with the rest of the stuff. So I will get back to you guys with an update on that once that starts growing, and I will see you guys then.